Hi, I'm Charlie from Charnwood, and this is the DC50AUTO. It's a 50 litre dust extractor which filters down to 0.5 micron.
Just how small is 0.5 micron? Have a look at this for a comparison. A micron is terribly small, but 0.5 of a micron is even smaller. It's half the size. Food for thought when you're looking at machines to protect yourself from harm.
But let's start at the top. Nice big chunky handle makes it easy to move around the workshop. It's compact in size. It runs from a domestic 3-pin plug. It has a 100mm hose. Underneath the handle, in the lid, we have a 1.5 horsepower motor. Now this draws air through the drum and through the filter system. What we're talking about this machine and its ability in your workshop, you can connect it up with a 100mm hose to your bandsaws, your table saws, your planer thickeners, your sanders, and with some fancy adapters on the end, which you'll find in the Charnwood catalogue, you can adapt it to be able to draw the dust from your lathe. But the important thing to remember about this machine is when you reduce the pipe size down to fit some of the machines and the hand tools in your workshop, it doesn't lose the ability to draw 53 litres of air per second through the filters, which makes it really safe in the workshop. But the normal things we connect up to are the table saw, the band saw, you name it, you can hook this machine up and it will help make a safer environment for you to work in.
Let's take a look inside. Unplug the machine and release the clamp. Lift the motor and filter unit off, and there we have the 50 litre drum. Now at this point you tip your waste material away. Here we have the motor and filter assembly, again unplugged. It's a two-stage filter process, and to remove the filter and change them is very easy. You pull them off the motor unit, you undo the first filter, which is a bag, and then there is a cartridge filter inside. It is imperative to change on a regular basis the bag filter for the 0.5 micron protection.
DC50AUTO. Why is it called auto? Well, it's a very clever bit of equipment. If I rotate it around here to the on-off switch, you'll see we can have off in the middle, one for on, naught for off, and auto. Now when it's switched in the auto position, nothing happens. It's still off. But this is where the magic really starts to happen. On the other side of the switch and the motor unit is this cover, spring-loaded cover. Behind it, when you open up, there's a 3-pin socket, your normal domestic 3-pin socket. You plug in the piece of equipment that you're going to be using the dust extractor with, such as your table saw.
Let's open that socket and put the plug in.
Nothing will happen. You plug it in, this stays quiet, this stays off. But the moment you switch your machine on, this will sense that you'll want to draw current, and in fact your table saw will draw power through this socket. This will automatically switch on, and then when you finish the operation, you switch the machine off, and this will run on for 5-10 seconds to clear the pipe of any residual dust, and it will keep the workshop nice, clean and tidy, and you only have to switch one machine on, not two. Very easy to use, very convenient.
Here we see the DC50AUTO connected up to a BS410 bandsaw, and it's doing its job extracting the waste product while we're doing our work and cutting a joint. The machine when we switch the banister off, will run on for a set period of time to purge the waste pipe of any residual material, and we'll be turning it off now. The all-important figures. Note the flow rate at 53 litres per second and the filtration at 0.5 micron.